Tommy, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go to a seat that is not coming down to the wire at all. In fact, she got a swing to her in Fowler. Dai Le, independent Dai Le, joins us. Dai Le, thanks so much for your time. We were speaking a lot before the election. You said something going on in the electorate. A lot of people taking Liberal how to vote cards. I'm sure this result surprised even you.
Yes, look, it did. Obviously, I noticed that during the pre-poll, there were a lot of Liberals there handing out, and people were taking their how to vote. It's quite a surprise for me as well. And I think, look, I was so focused on Fowler, making sure that I was, campaigning and getting every single vote of voters walking through the pre-poll. I noticed it on periphery, but focus was on Fowler. For me, it was just Fowler, making sure that people understood how they to vote, numbering all the boxes. And there's a high percentage of informal votes as well, where people are just leaving the ballot blank, is my understanding. So there is that sentiment as well that people weren't happy with the major parties overall.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But Labor, is going to have probably seats with perhaps over 90. And that is a big mandate, well, what they took to the election, and, a commanding kind of presence in Parliament House. You talked about the frustration with Labor on cost of living. What do you want them to do next? What should they be doing this term?
Look, obviously, I did congratulate the Prime Minister, for a mandate, a big mandate to govern, and I hope that he will govern with authenticity and to ensure that Western Sydney will not be left behind this time, and that the government will honour a lot of the promises, because they threw a lot of money in the last week or so into obviously Western Sydney, or promising $80 million to Fairfield Hospital. I did ask the government when I was in the House in the last few months to make sure that they match the New South Wales state government of investing in our local hospital of $500 million. So they did promise the $80 million to Fairfield Hospital, which is great, and I hope that will be delivered. And that there are many, the $9.5 million to our Fairfield area for parks. But look, the obviously now they have to deliver the wipe off the $20,000 student loan debt for university students. And I hope that for small businesses in my electorate, the government needs to really address the cost of living is still the majority of people were telling me that the energy bills is still high, insurance costs are still high, the cost of food has gone up. And so there's still many issues that I spoke about in the previous Parliament. It's still very much relevant today. So I look forward to seeing the policies that the government will be bringing out and delivering, and ensuring the cost of living is actually, alleviated for our community.
What about how bad it was for the Liberal Party on Saturday night? Why was that, do you think?
Oh, look, I focus obviously mainly on Fowler, and you don't have the time to really look at what, other parties. I mean, in my case, Labor just focused on the Vietnamese votes in Fowler, and I had to fend off the tsunami that was spent on me. So it's been a week now, and hearing all of this, I wondered whether or not, I think grassroots campaigning is very important, and that the candidates need to be connected to the community and have not just turned up just 12 months before, but actually have lived, worked, and understand the critical issues that impact the community that they're trying to represent. And I think that goes both to Liberal or Labor. So Labor might not be on a high, but there's going to be going downwards as well. So there's going to be a wave to and a wave against. But I think the lesson out of this, from my perspective, I'm still standing, and that's because I worked in the community I understand the issues in the community, and of course working with, of course, the mayor. The mayor Frank Carbone, who worked tremendously hard. As well as my councillor team and my team in the office, continuing to serve the community while I was out there, ensuring that the message is out there to know that we're here for them. So I just want to thank everybody, and of course the community as well, for their trust and placing the trust that I can be their voice in the 48th Parliament.
Well, hit the ground running, Dai. Great to talk to you as always. Frank, maybe you should have run in another